Wow. All right, here we go. Yeah, well, here we go. No, this is done. All right, whatever. Yeah, just trying to do something here, but it just got messed up. Yeah, it just got messed up. Yeah, I just wanted to just wanted to say that. Wow, I mean, what a shame. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It is. It's horrible for what happened. Again, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, um, you know, almost got assassinated for the second time. And I don't know. I mean, people. I'm just going to say, that these people are desperate. Okay, desperate, and they're desperate to win this. They're desperate to win this election, and it's pretty sad that this is what it all has to come down to. And I'm going to tell you, it's but the FBI and the Secret Services, they're investigating this. They're investigating this, and they do have the suspect in custody at this time. And this time it was an AK. It was an AK, and these AKs are very powerful weapons. If you put a scope on them, you know what I'm saying. So it's sad. You know what I'm saying, that this all has to come down to this situation. You know what I'm saying. It is. It's pretty sad. Just to win an election, they have to go out and do this. You know what I'm saying? So custody. Well, the suspect is in custody. FBI, special agents. They are investigating this crime that occurred earlier today. This was at his golf course. I mean, wow. I mean, it's a shame. Okay, I mean, you actually hate somebody that much. Okay, hate somebody that much to go out to an extreme to do something like this. Okay, you know, I mean, it's not right. It's wrong to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it puts everybody, even this whole entire nation. Okay, even this whole entire nation. Hello, even this whole entire nation on hold. Okay, and this is not. This. I have no words for this. Okay, I don't have any words whatsoever to say that this is the second time that this happened to the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. Okay, this is this is this is unbearable. For this to happen, it is. I mean, for any president of the United States, for any president, okay, for any at all, you know what I'm saying? You know, this puts this whole country, on edge right now. You know what I'm saying? People are scared. You know what I'm saying? Now it's you know, and but it's this shouldn't have this stuff shouldn't even happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is all about hate. This is what this is about. Okay, this is about hate, and everybody knows this is what this is all about. Wow, I can't believe a second time uh, this happened to him again. And you know something? And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. That man is still standing. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that he's going to be the next president of the United States of America. Because I mean, this shouldn't even be happening. Okay, I mean, it's sad to it's sad to say, that it shouldn't happen to anybody. Okay, anybody, any president. Okay, I don't care who you are. It shouldn't be happening. Okay, I mean, you know, you you know, you shouldn't be. People shouldn't be hating on anybody. Okay, if you don't like anybody, like I told you in my previous recordings, if you don't like anybody, don't vote for them. Okay, there's no reason to be going out there and and causing all this mayhem for nothing. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's wrong. Wow. I mean, to go out to all extreme to win an election. That's what these people will do. Okay? And you know something? Why? Because the truth is out there? Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. And they always say that the Republicans are where the Republicans are where the Republicans are no good. But look what the Democrats are doing out there. It's a shame. The integrity of our election. And this is why people don't want to vote. This is actually why, okay? Because of stuff like this. Okay? Because of stuff like this. Why? Because the truth is being revealed. And this is why they're out there, quote, doing this. Wow. That's ironic. That is ironic. Wow. I mean, it is. Well, I'm just saying it's ironic. You know what I'm saying? For people to go out there and do something like this. I mean, you know, we are there is an election coming up. Okay? And you know something? People shouldn't be hating on anybody. Shouldn't at all. Wow, it's sad. Okay? It's sad. Okay? That you people, the Democrats have to go that far to extreme. We don't even do that. We don't even do that to go that far to extreme. Sad. It is sad. I'm just going to say, the people in this whole nation, I mean, they're not going, I mean, the integrity of this election, okay? That's why I said we need to get a hold on the integrity of this election, okay? I'm going to tell you. And you know something? There is things, it's, wow, my God. I mean, look at this, okay? It's a mess, okay? Like I said, it's not going to get any better. I'm just saying, it's not going to get any better. But I'm just going to change the subject right now because this is like, wow. Yeah. Unbelievable. Well, this is something that we can't. This is something that we cannot ignore. Okay, we cannot ignore this. because yeah. Well, anyways, but they caught him anyways, and so the FBI's got him at their FBI headquarters. Anyways, they're questioning him, and this time it was an AK, okay, not an AR-15. It was an AK this time, okay. That's what it was. Not an AR-15. It was an AK because the FBI's got the weapon. And they got the weapon. They got the weapon and all. So it was an AK. Yeah, right at the golf course. Oh man, God! I mean, people just go out extreme to do all of this. For what cause? And for what price? Because of hate? Because of hate. Wow. Dramatic. It's sad. It is, and it puts this whole country on edge. Okay, and it makes people aware of what's going on in their surroundings. Wow. Well, the second time, first time was in Pennsylvania. Now, the other one was a guy tried to jump over the fence, over the barricade, and the police officer tased him. Then now this at a golf course. Wow. Yeah. Well, and tell me, you're gonna actually tell me that it's all because of guns? Well, not this time. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it this time. You're gonna tell me, oh, the guns. So I'm not buying it this time. So I mean, this is pretty. This is getting pretty bad. Okay, it is. It's getting pretty bad. I want to tell you that it's getting bad. It's getting bad. It is. It's getting bad, and it's not going. And let me tell you, I want to tell you it's getting bad, not better. That's what I want to tell you. Okay, it's and it's sad. It is. It's second time like this. Wow. I'm going to tell you. I hope and pray for everybody. Okay. I mean, sad. It is. And something? I mean, I honestly, I have no words for this. Okay. None of this at all. None of this. I mean, people got families. I mean, a lot of people got families. It does. And it's, I mean, if you have people debating against each other, let the debate go. I mean, if you don't want to vote for that certain individual, then you don't vote. Then don't vote for him. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody has their opinions on things. Okay, I have my own. Okay, you have your own. Okay. I mean, you vote for who you want to vote for, and I vote for who I want to vote for. Okay. People shouldn't be going out there hating on anybody. This is a problem. And this has been a problem for years. This has been a problem. And I've been saying this long ago. It's been a problem. It's a problem. People shouldn't hate anybody. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. I mean, let me tell you something. I don't like Kamala Harris. Okay. I don't like her at all. But you know something? It is what it is. I don't like Joe Biden. It is what it is. Right? People have the right to feel what they feel. Okay? They do. And you don't have the right to go and try to take out a president. You don't have that right at all. Okay? There's no right at all. You have no rights at all. Okay? You know, people shouldn't be hating people at all. They shouldn't. You think positive, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? But they already have a um, uh, someone in custody already. So this time it was an AK. It was this time. Wow. Go that stream. Damn. Wow. Now it reminds me that I don't want to run for nothing. I really don't. You know something? Because look at the extreme that these people would go. Wow. Wow, these people would go to an extreme. Hello? Yeah, Ma.
My phone investigated. Somebody.
All right, Ma. I'll talk to you later. I'm on live right now.
Where are you?
I'm on a phone live. I don't want to talk about business. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know. But that was my mom that called. Yeah, yeah. It's something about her phone. I would have to call later. But please, don't hate anybody. If you don't want to vote for the person, then don't. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You know, come on, man. It. I mean, and I know you don't. I know people. I know you don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? But don't. The hate's got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating, man. That's sad, man. I'm telling you, people are, wow. To go to all this extreme to win an election, in other words, you're showing us, okay? You're showing us the truth of what happened. That's what you're showing us. You're showing us the truth. And when the truth, I told you, you know something? What's in the dark will always come out, and the truth will always come out. Believe it or not. Wow. I tell you, you know what I'm saying? And you people don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? What lies in the dark will always come to light. And let me tell you something. Now that everything's coming to light, and the truth is coming out, okay? That's what's the truth is coming out. And I'm going to tell you, by hating and doing all this to this poor man, he's 78 years old. Okay, he's a grandfather. He's 78 years old. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wow, nuts, unbelievable. But you know something though? Hey, like I said, he's good. He's good. He will win this election now because this is the second time this happened to him. This is the second time. Wow. Unfortunately, I'm just going to tell you, ABC. Okay, ABC. The moderators, they lost their jobs because Kamala Harris had on her earring, she had a microphone there on her earring. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know that. Okay, she had a microphone on her earring. The two moderators from ABC got fired because the woman gave the answer and the man fact checked him and did not fact check Kamala Harris. So they both got fired. So and they're also under investigation too. So that tells you something, right? Yeah. Wow. Awesome. I mean, to go that extreme to win an election, damn. Reminds me not to run for nothing. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm done. No, thank you. Well, I'm not gonna run for anything. No way. Hell no. 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 Family Resource Center loses control. D. Rose. You see this? Oh. Let's see here. I have some resources here that I want to read out. Tolerance, substance. Over here. I mean, there's some things here that um, Family Resource Center. If you're looking for any resources, Family Resource Center, you go to www.frcma.org, and you can find all the resources in here for this right here, Family Resource Center, right here. So you can actually do that. I pick this stuff up all the time, and also, and I just like to talk about these resources too, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to change the subject on a little bit, so I don't want to be too much on politics right now, and want to concentrate on doing some things like this to schedule an appointment to visit the Concord scan QR. If you want to visit this website, use the QR code. And if you want to make an appointment with this, the United Neighbors cardboard providing food. Tall Tales and Hope, and the United Neighbors of Carver providing food and toiletries, and the Underhouse Veterans and immigrants and other populations to cardboard is spent for clients by an appointment only. Call the United Neighbors office at 508-324-7900 to schedule an appointment. Of all clients are encouraging to visit the local food pantries, and before visiting, cardboard lists and local food pantries and soup kitchens can be found in the Greater Fall River Resource Guide, and in print and online at www.unf.org/resources. So there's another one here. You can schedule that right there. This is all there's right here that you can do. So I just want to give you. So I have two here. So two of them here is from the QR code. So one of them is a QR code, I think. Yep. So that one there would be the QR code. Just scan this QR code. When you look at my videos, you can get all the resources there as possible. And if you're looking for Family Resource Center, there it is right there. You can Family Resource Center for your family, and to get all kinds of help from them too as well. And I got a few other things that I like to talk about. Some good things. Let's get some good news for now on here. So I'm scared. I like good news. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like bad news. I hate it. Uh, Footprint for a counsel and agent. If you're looking to for counsel and agent, you can go to 508-324-2401, and that's counsel and agent right there. That's the number right there. Footprint, and there's a lot of resources involved with that too as well. And let's see what else is going on with this. But I like to say though, you know what I'm saying, there was quite a few car shows these upcoming weeks too. You know what I'm saying, a few car shows, and I'm going to tell you, it's sad that there was car shows, but it's good. It's good that there was car shows around. They show these basically these old-fashioned cars that that combined, you know what I'm saying? And geez, my son came home with with an old-fashioned car. I mean, wow, 1948. Yeah, it's dope, really old car. I mean, I wish he let me see it again, and so I can show it off. But he's not. He probably will not. North End Senior Center is 101 President Avenue. Uh, Executive Plaza coordinators Johnny Mello at 508-324-2711. Nick Group meets at first three Mondays of the month. Matty is last Monday of the month. Tuesday lunch is at 12 p.m. Bingo at 1. Wednesday man jogging at 11 a.m. Men's lunch at 12:30. Thursday lunch at 12 p.m. Bingo at 1 p.m. Friday no set activities. Flint Senior Center, 69 Alden Street. Coordinators Almond Metro Asset Lucy Lynch of 508-324-2711. Monday, lunch 12:30. Bingo, 1 o'clock. Tuesday, arts and crafts, lunch 12 p.m. Bingo at 1 p.m. Wednesday, breakfast bingo at 9:30 a.m. Third Wednesday of the month. Thursday, arts and crafts, lunch at 12:30. Bingo at 1. Friday, no set activities. There was no set activities for Friday, but I just wanted to actually put that out there and in that sense. So Niagara Maplewood Senior Center. Let me see this. Oh, there's a lot of things coming up here. Niagara Maplewood Senior Center, 550 Tucker Street. Coordinators, Charlin Millville. You got to call 508-324-2717. Mondays, no set activities. Tuesday, exercise 9 a.m. Low impact. Albert, 1:10 a.m. Lunch at 12 p.m. Pitch at 12:30 p.m. Wednesday, card 9 a.m. Lunch is at 12 p.m. Bingo at 1. Thursday, exercise 9 a.m. Low impact. Harbrick 10 a.m. Gym is 12 p.m. at Friday. No activities on Friday. And these are all the ones right here. If you want to take a look, you can actually take a look at this. These are seniors, places that seniors can go to have lunch and do activities like bingo and all kinds of stuff. I mean, hey, I'm going to tell you, I am for the citizens. I am for the senior citizens, and I do a lot for the senior citizens when I'm out there inside. When I'm out there, I do a lot for the senior citizens out there. So And please have some consideration on when I talk about the senior citizens. Please have some consideration for my show, and we'll get along very well. So and yes, we'll get along very well. So there's a lot of things. Puzzles, games, arts available daily, pool tables and available daily. Yeah. So council on agent. You have places for seniors where seniors can go and be active in the community. Because I'm going to tell you about senior citizens. Okay, seniors, the senior citizens, and our neighborhood, and also in Niagara neighborhood, and also in the Flint neighborhood, and all around, they are pretty. They're pretty active, and they're also one of the biggest voters in the city. Included the Portuguese people, seniors, and Latinos, and and they're pretty much the biggest. They're pretty much the biggest. Voters in the city. So PTO ID you can get from the council and agents. So let me see here. I'm gonna push this up a little bit more. Yeah. So yeah, PTO you can get. Let's see here. Let me see what else they have here. Storm with the winds less than 30 miles an hour. Tropical depression. Storms with maximum sustains winds of 30 miles an hour. Highs and are called to tropical storms with the maximum of hurricanes and extremely. These are all phrases and stuff. Are you a hurricane reader? Oh, of course I'm a hurricane reader. Oh my God. I mean, I could read hurricanes all day. Yeah, I'm a hurricane reader. Look at this. Yes, I'm a hurricane reader. Yeah, this is just a brief story about hurricanes. They're asking, are you a hurricane reader? Yes. Let's have the brief review sessions. Storm with winds less than 35 miles an hour and tropical depression. Storms with maximum sustained winds of 30 miles an hour or high or cold. Tropical storms. Storms with maximum sustained winds of 74 miles an hour. Highs are hurricanes. Some of the threats from a hurricane, extremely high winds as possible storm surge and rip currents and heavy rainfalls and land floodings and tornadoes, and mostly likely times to experience a hurricane here in Massachusetts in a late August through September. More terms of hurricane watch, hurricane coordination are possible in the next 48 hours. Tropical storm watch, tropical storm connection are possible, which the next 48 hours are hurricane warnings, sustained winds. Creators then inquire to 70 miles an hour associated with hurricanes will hit Pacifics and with 24-hour tropical storm warnings and sustained winds of 39 to 74 miles an hour associated with tropical storms effects. Pacifics are within the 24 hours. Appears areas now zoning live in a sprung flooding. Prepares evacuates. Prepare for power outage. Have backup batteries. Device such as flashlights, radios, put fresh batteries and smoke and code detectors, chargers, charge cell phone and electronics. Set your refrigerator and freezer to a lower possible setting and 1 hour before the storm so things are super cold. Fill the gas tank of your car, and if you have life support device, medical equipment, and requires electricity, and notify utility companies and work with your medical provider and proper for the possible loss of power. Prepare several days medication so that you will have it should you have to evacuate your home. Prepare your home secure, bringing in outdoor furniture, toys, trash cans, etc. Clear gutter for rain, weather, flowers away from the house. Turn off the pro- propane tanks if you are not using them. Make sure the stumps pumps in your basement is working properly. If you have one now where the main switch for electricity and gas are in your home, so that you can turn them off, and so instruct to continue monitor media for emergencies information and follow instructions from the public safety officials. Stay indoors and away from windows. Call 211 to obtain shelter locations and other disasters information. Be a good neighbor and check on family, friends, and the elderly, of those who live alone and those with medical conditions. That is what you're supposed to do. So that is all that information that is information that was actually given to me. So and I am giving you that information right there, and use that information when you have any of these things going on, like hurricane storms, winds at 74 miles an hour, and things like that. So um, that's it. I mean, these are safety tips that I pick up. You know what I'm saying, and I put them out there, and I could actually use them. So 1.5 cup of butter, sugar, and 2 eggs, and 2 cups of flour. Yeah, well, this is about cooking. Imagine that, huh? And a veteran service office in conjunctions to with who cares about the mayor? Citizens for Citizens Fuel Assistance. You may qualify for fuel assistance and emergency discounts on gross income to under the frigid below household size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 weeks income 3,784. 2, 4,948. 3, 6,113. 4, 7,277. 5, 8,441. 6, 9,606. Right there. See that? So, I mean, if any, the amounts of incomes, www.cfcinc.org, or you call 508-679-0041, or slash 508-823-6346. Fall River. If you live in the Fall River area, you can call your Fall River CFC. If you live in the Taunton area, you can call your CFC in the Taunton area too as well, at 508-823-6346. So that way you can get your CFC and anything that you guys need for resources, so that way they can actually pay your bills. So with that being said, pitching leads at Niagara Senior Center. Cards A to 2 to J every Tuesday at 12:30. Wow, they got a live music every Thursday at Niagara Senior Center with the Jam Ballet Jammers at 12:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Well, that is good. You know what I'm saying? That is awesome. Talking about something positive here. Look at this, man. Oh my yeah. Talk about positive things. Here, yeah, I like to talk about positive things. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I talk about positive things, and yeah, I like positive things. Hey, does anybody know anything about the Duolingo Owl? I mean, guys can actually download that and play Duolingo with that. I mean, hey, you learn Portuguese, you learn all kinds. Uh, mission of Fall River Council and Agent is to assets to protect the and promote the health and quality of life in the elderly residents of Fall River by promoting the creation and protection of healthy and communities for all who live or work in Fall River by informing and educating local seniors and the general public about public health is providing senior centers health that offers educational social opportunities for seniors, providing medical transportations for seniors, providing service programs, lunch, and activities to seniors and disabled adults. Yeah, so yeah, I mean we can actually do that. You know what I'm saying? For media news will actually send these messages out there. You know, but Fall River Media, we always talk about the seniors, the Portuguese people. When we have times out there, events in the community, so we don't only talk about politics, we talk about everything else. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about crime, we talk about events that that go on here in the community. We talk about cars, car shows that happen. In the Cape, New Bedford, down in Fairhaven, down in Westport, down in everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Taunton, even over at the Patriots, or even where the Patriots played. You know what I'm saying? We talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? We don't only talk about politics. You know what I'm saying? The only time we talk about politics is when we get the news. Okay, when we get the news about something that bad happened, that's when we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, foreign media is going to be talking about everything else besides politics. Okay, so but today that was a breaking news. Second that was a breaking news though, or second attempt on the former president Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, but we talk about a lot of things. Crime that goes on in the city. We talk about accidents too that happen. We just don't we know politic political stuff. Yes, sometimes, but mostly crimes that happen, accidents that happen in the city that we see. You know what I'm saying? But times has changed. Okay, times has changed. We know this. It's going to get more and more technology is going to get more and more advanced. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to say it twice because that's what I do, but I'm going to say more advanced. I'm saying, we're going to have, and matter of fact, and speaking of that, I'm saying the train's coming next year. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll see what happens with that. But what we talk about too, we talk about affordable housing. We talk about things that people need. You know what I'm saying? People talk about rent control, but you know something? Rent control, there is a lot going on with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but affordable housing, if we can get affordable housing, get money off of HUD housing and put it into affordable housing, guess what happens? We can and then we'll have affordable housing. And then the rents will go down because you want to know why? There'll be less homeless out in and less homeless out in the street, you know. But but like I said, Mayor Paul Coogan will not step in with the affordable housing. He'll keep on pushing the narrative of market rate housing. That's what he'll do. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's Mayor Paul Coogan. We know he's not gonna be running no more he's not gonna be running no more. So I mean, but hey, that's just it. Now we got free buses. We got free buses. You don't have to pay until next year. That too, and and people save money on that on that time too as well. So, we have there's a lot more, but I'm not going to get into it tonight because trust with your health. I'm not going to get into it tonight because there's a lot more that needs to be put out there. So, but be sure though. I mean, Primacare, primacare.com, boarding places like heat and hot water included, pets friendly. Yeah. Then Market Basket. Oh yeah, I like to talk about that just for a second. Market Basket. Oh, Market Basket, one of my favorites. Today I caught a kid at Market Basket. I was coming through the line with groceries with my wife, and and he was on his phone. So he was on his phone, and I told him, and I said, look, buddy, look, don't be playing with your phone when people are putting their credit cards inside the what do you call it? Okay, inside inside the terminal. You know what I'm saying? Because that could pick up their credit card number or something. And he looked at me. He goes, oh, I said, well, I mean, you're not supposed to do that. So I went and told the manager. And the manager's like, okay, I'll talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what happens if it compromises one of the customer's credit cards? You know what I'm saying? There was a mother and daughter in line. You know what I'm saying? So I had to act quick and say something because what happens if that phone? He actually snaps a picture on that phone and actually picks up the credit card number. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, and all that lady's money is is out of her credit card. You know what I'm saying? The hackers will steal the money. So I'm going to so this happened at Market Basket earlier today. So that's why I want to mention too. You know what I'm saying? So if you see any employee with their phones out during bagging, and you got your credit card out in that terminal, you have the right to say, hey, look, you're not supposed to be playing with that phone. Okay, you're not. Okay, during when I'm putting my credit card inside that terminal. So that happened today at Market Basket. You know what I'm saying? So I want to actually encourage everybody, if you see it, say something, because that could compromise your credit card. You know what I'm saying? Your credit card, your number, your bank accounts, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you have attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. So that's just that's just a way of saying that you need to. That's just a way of saying that you need to be safe. That's sorry later. You know what I'm saying? So according to that, you know what I'm saying? So and then if you want, you can tell the manager about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you see it, you say something, okay? Because that is totally wrong to do. I mean, I never heard of anybody bagging and and playing with their phones at the same time while they're bagging. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of that. So I mean, if I was a manager of that store at that time, believe me, he would have been fired. I would have sent them home, and that would have been it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because you're not supposed to do that. That's a serious offense if somebody's credit card got compromised in that in that market. You know what I'm saying? People just don't understand. That these young kids today, they just don't understand what it means that by pulling out your phone while you're bagging. You're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's against the law. While you're bagging, it is. It's, and Market Basket is not a union either. So I'm encouraging everybody, if you're in the Fall River area or the New Bedford Market Basket, or in the or any Market Basket or any store particular, and you see anybody pulling out a phone, you say something, because that could compromise your credit card. And something, and without the worker, without the worker, not knowing, that could compromise it. Okay, and that's the end of that situation. So, but I also want to reflect on the LLOC overseas owner that this property right here. Aware that these cars that are being parked in a parking lot, all near the is that big parking lot, always parking on a sidewalk. That is a nuisance, and the police are always there at that house. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's a LLOC overseas owner of the property. The landlord don't even live here. You know what I'm saying? No, the landlord don't. The landlord lives overseas. So I looked at it. That is a Democratic overseas that is a Democratic. You know what I'm saying? So these people park their cars on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? They think that they can do what the heck and everything they want. You know what I'm saying? But they can't. Okay. So if you see anybody parking their cars on the sidewalk, you call the police and say, "Hey, look, people shouldn't be parking their cars on the sidewalk. People need to walk by." You know what I'm saying? It's against the law. If you keep doing it, then eventually, if they keep getting complaints, it's going to call it a nuisance, and they're going to end up shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? And say, "Hey, look, cops keep going there all the time, and it's like 50 times a week, and now we're going to shut you down." So it's a LLOC overseas owner by property rights, where that it's that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? And it's a Democratic area, and these people that come over here, they don't speak English at all. You know what I'm saying? Even when you talk to them, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even bother talking to them. So I mean, it's sad, but something. It's they're gonna. But let's see here. Now I want to talk about Market Basket again, because this is a Pet Board of Health regulations. Pets are not allowed in the establishment. Service animals, yes. Service animals are not allowed to ride or sit in the carriages. An emotional support animal are not classified as service animals pure to the ADA regulation rules. Okay, so if you have a support animal, they have to be walking on the side of you, not in the carriages, because the sign's up on the door, and and it's ADA regulations. So I mean, and because the reason why they do that is because that way the hairs on the dog does not end up in the carriages. Sometimes dogs shed. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and something, and you think maybe not, but they do. You know what I'm saying? Even little dogs. You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be in the carriage. They're supposed to be walking on side of you. If you've got an emotional support dog, make sure that emotional support dog is walking on the side of you, not in the carriage, because Market Basket can get sued. Okay, if there's any hairs on the carriage, like say you don't know, you forget to brush your dog, and the dog's got ticks or something, and it's in the carriage, and they're going grocery shopping, and they don't know, and they bring ticks, and there's ticks in their food and everything. Market Basket can get sued for that. Okay, and it would never be their fault, because the people like that bring their dogs and put them in the carriage when it's my emotional support. If he's your emotional support dog, keep him walking on the side of you, not in the carriage. Okay. And if you got a problem with that, you take it up with the ADA. Okay. So you take it up with them, the ADA and regulations, and they will give you a piece of paper how to handle emotional support dog. You know what I'm saying? Service dogs are allowed and are welcome, but no pets are allowed. So non-service dogs are not allowed, but service animals are welcome, because they're your emotional support, right? So if you're emotional support, you make sure that they're working on the side of you and not in your carriage. Because I'm going to tell you something: if you keep pushing it and putting them in the carriage, and let me tell you something, service dogs will not be allowed in the store, because then they'll make sure of that. You know what I'm saying? Market Basket will make sure of that. And something, and then and let me tell you something, Market Basket, they do have a lot of pull with the ADA regulations and with politicians too as well. So I mean, and they have a bunch of lawyers, too. So I mean, so I'm just letting you know. But I mean, people push and take advantage of what they think they can get away with. You know what I'm saying? Which is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And emotional support dogs are supposed to be basically on the side of you, not in the front of you or in the carriage. It's supposed to be on the side, support dog, and that's it. I mean, that's how that's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people think, the rules don't apply to them. You know what I'm saying? But the rules don't apply to them, but the rules apply to everybody. Okay, when you're in your store. And again, don't pull out when you see a worker pull out his phone. Make sure you report it to the manager and tell him, say, hey, look, hey, don't. He's taking out his phone. I put my credit card in there. It happened today. I caught it. Good thing I caught it. Good thing I mentioned to the manager about it. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't happen at all. Okay, wherever you are, because that could compromise people's credit cards. And something. And if people got a bank account debit, that also could compromise their debit card too, their bank accounts, and it's not right, okay, at all. Sad but true, right? Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's kind of hot in this room today. No, but I just wanted to come out and actually say a few things, and I did. But like I said, I don't, I only talk about politics. I talk about seniors. I talk about events. I talk about the crimes that are going on here in the city of Fall River and all around. So even the R&B, there is rumors. Rumors are true about the R&B giving out free license to the illegals. It's true because I know people that's been down there. And people come up to me and say, hey, Dave, there's people down there giving license out. I'm like, wow. I said, you kidding me? I said, somebody else told me that wasn't true. Well, it is true. Well, all they have to do is just say, hey, the RV is turning them away. How do you think all these accidents are happening here in the city of Fall River, okay, and all around? How do you think it's happening? Matter of fact, I played a video earlier today, okay, that the R&B, even in Warwick, even in Taunton, and matter of fact, they did admit and they got caught for doing it. Giving license out without having a road test. Okay, so there's a video there that I played, and it's about when Governor Baker was, governor of the city when he was governor, and he probably didn't know that it was happening, but it is. Okay, people were giving out license and without road test and everything else, and it's happening. It's happening right here and on R&V, right at the R&V down on North Main Street. It's happening down there too. So I mean, but they should be investigated. You know what I'm saying? And something that's not right. If we have to pay for our license, they got to do the same thing. It's not right. Okay. And when people say to me, oh, it's not, you know what? You're full of crap. And I'm going to tell you, you are. Okay. You're full of crap. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that, that you're, they're not giving free light. No, but they are. Okay. And I'm tired of hearing people telling me it's not happening, but it is happening. So, I feel like going down the R&B, the R&B and say, hey, where's my free license? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I pay taxes. I'm an American citizen, so I should be able to get a free license. And something, and my family should be able to get a free license too to drive. So why, if you're going to give out free license without road tests, why not give it to me? Okay. So, I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, I mean, I would actually mention that, and these people that drive around and with kids in the car without car seats. You know what I'm saying? Something here has been mentioned here. Seeing parents is getting into their cars without their two small children and driving off with the either child is being properly secured, and one in the front seat and on mom's lap, one in the back seat, using damn car seats. Ugh. Yeah. Well, I mean, people should be buckling up their kids in car seats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can also keep their kids safe too. It's a damn shame. Okay, it is. It's horrible. Okay, a damn shame. All right, when they have, when these people cannot even keep their own kids safe in the car. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. And that's why we got seatbelt laws. Okay, if you go down Pleasant Street, look up on the right hand side near the police station, right across from Speedway. Well, before Speedway, where the Dunkin' Donuts is. There's a sign right next to the police station that says, please buckle up. That's what it says. People think that the law don't apply to them at all, but it does. It applies to me, applies to everyone. So, and if you think that the law don't apply to you, you have another thing coming, because, something the cop ain't going to say, hey, look, you know what? Hey, I'm going to let you get away with this because you just stole a lady's car, so I'm going to say forget it. You know what I'm saying? The law is going to apply to you as well. Okay? So now it's time to clamp down on the law and clamp down on the ones that don't obey the law. See if I have any comments. I guess not. No comments, huh? Oh, great. Yeah, you gotta love it. No comments today, huh? So I mean, hey, I something. I was expecting to have a comment today. I was expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. Hey, I love my big screen. Look at my big screen, man. Oh, it's awesome, man. I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, but sometimes the law doesn't apply to them. They think, oh, the law don't apply to me, so I'm going to do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, well, you can't do what you want because, the law applies to everyone. So it does. It applies to everyone. Okay. And yes, and the law applies to everyone. Okay, it don't only apply. It applies to everyone, not just you. Okay, it applies to everybody. Okay, and buckle up, man. Buckle up with safety. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't buckle up for safety, guess what's going to happen? Then you're going to get hurt, and and you'll end up in a hospital, maybe in a trauma center, because you not having a seatbelt on. Yeah. So that's how that goes. Maybe I can find something. Maybe I can find something else. Today it was just a random thing here today. So I just want to, let me see. What do we got here? Okay, what do we got? What do we got? It's no, but it is. It's something that people should be. There's something that people should be doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's you gotta obey the law. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you don't obey the law, guess what happens? It's not it's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Buckle up. I mean, we have that just buckle up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we have laws. You know what I'm saying? The laws applies to everybody. But please check. Again, I'm going to say, when you're done at Market Basket, please, check your. If you see anybody with a cell phone and they're using it while they're bagging, tell the manager, because that could compromise people's, credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So that could. You know what I'm saying? And it could. And plus, if you have an emotional support dog, you know what I'm saying? Don't put it inside the carriage. Don't, man. Don't put it inside the carriage, because you're going to have fleas in the carriage if the dog's got fleas. You know what I'm saying? Or if the dog sheds and it's in the carriage and it gets on the food, then Market Basket's going to be sued for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be their fault because they didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the people just don't understand. Okay? Understand this. Okay? The law applies to you too. And if you don't like it, then you can go back to your old country and leave if you don't like it. That's all I got to tell you. Because we're sick and tired of people thinking that the law applies to don't apply to them. Okay? We're tired of it. Okay? We all are. Everybody. Both sides. We're all tired of it. So if you don't like it, you can go back to where you came from. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because the law applies to everybody, even me. Okay? Even me and my family. Okay? It applies to. So, but with that being said, and I know who's listening, because must be my buddy listening. And yes, he must be listening. It's either my friend Scott or my good friend James. He's always listening. But I'm surprised he's not calling in and weighing in on all this car seats and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised at that. He usually does. So he might be. Yeah, he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? He's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to work with him. So but anyways, it's a shame though. You know what I'm saying? And when people hate, you know what I'm saying, like that, people shouldn't be hating anybody, man. Regardless who you vote for, regardless who you vote for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming on here because I want to. I'm coming on here because I like talking about stuff. I like talking about things. Okay? things that, that should matter to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Things that should matter to everybody. I mean, people, regardless if you don't like the person, you know what I'm saying? If you hate them, then don't vote for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't like Kamala Harris. I'm not going to vote for her because I don't like her. Okay, I hate her policies. Okay, I don't. I mean, but people go to extreme to do bad things where that they shouldn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we always, they don't always saying that, oh, it's the guns, it's the AR-15s, it's the guns, semi-automatics, it's this, it's that. This time it was an AK. Okay, it was an AK. That's a pretty powerful rifle with a scope, if you want to know. Okay, I looked those things up, and those are pretty powerful. Those are pretty big, powerful guns, man, with a scope. I mean, but they caught him. They caught him, and something. FBI is investigating. They're gonna question him, and they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out a lot of things, and so is the Secret Service too. Thank God that they arrested him. You know what I'm saying? My God. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible, man. I mean, just because you hate, man, don't go to extreme. I mean, I said this before. You know what I'm saying? People are scared now throughout this whole nation. Okay? People are scared. Okay? And you know something? Children are scared. Okay? Because children hear these things all day long. You know what I'm saying? Children are scared. And my family, my grandkids, I damn will sure protect them. I will. My grandkids, yeah. I will protect them. I honestly, yeah, I will protect them. So I mean, it shouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong to do that to anybody. If you don't like the guy, then don't vote for him. I don't like Joe. I don't like Kamala Harris. So I'm not gonna vote for them. I'm not gonna vote for her. Everybody has a choice in this world. A choice. Please make the right one. You don't have to vote for, you don't have, hey, I mean, people have the right to criticize, okay? Just like me, I have the right to criticize, but don't go and do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Do dumb things, okay? It's sad. It is sad. It's horrible. You know? So, but I'm not gonna, and another thing, please put your kid in a car seat. If you have a car, buckle them up because we also have laws still out there. Buckle them up because something. We're watching not only the police but the people that live in the neighborhood. We are watching everything that you do. Buckle up. It's not hard. Get a car seat. Get it approved. To see if that's the right one to fit inside the car. Because one day, one of those car seats are going to save your kid's life, and the seat belts that are in your car is going to save your life too as well. So just do that. But tonight, when I heard that tonight, I have no words for any of this stuff that goes on. Wow, second time, you know, and there's no words. People just go to extreme to do whatever, just to win an election. It's sad. It is. And you know something, my heart goes out for every other president too of the United States, even Kennedy. Okay, even the Kennedy's family. My heart goes out to them too, as well. Are we safe? I don't know the answer to that. I do not know the answer. I wish I knew the answer, but I just don't know the answer to that. So, well, we can only do the best we can. Be safe. Um, just be safe, and keep your family safe. That's all you got to do. Wow. Well, anyways, it's already 8:20. I just want to come on and talk about a few things, and but the FBI and the FBI is investigating. Secret Service again investigating. And the suspect is already in custody already, so they're going to question him, and hopefully that they get some answers, out of that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, let's hope that they get some answers out of that. So and that what do you call it? What happened today? So I'm going to shut this Instagram down now, and because I just wanted to actually spread the word. And so, you know, let's see. Hold on one second. I'm actually trying to write something. Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to. Yeah, I just wanted to actually share these things, and share my thoughts, and but I'm glad that Trump is okay. I'm glad. Second time, I'm hoping he's okay. So second time, and yeah, New Bedford, even New Bedford, several people were injured. Well, this is Fall River. Let me see this. According to Detective Sergeant Moses, it appears that just before 8:45 a.m. on Friday, units responded to reports that a motor vehicle collision with a rollover intersections of Bedford Street and Troy Street. Yeah. So, yeah, that was the two-car crash. I'll even show you the picture. I mean, if the picture is available. Yeah, it's can't see it because of the light. So, yeah, it's on Instagram. That too. During investigations, upon arrival, officers located a Chevrolet Colorado, which had rolls on into its passenger side, and the results of a collision with a Toyota and a Highlander, which was assistant of the Fall River Fire Department of Operations. Chevy Colorado was removed from the vehicle. Yeah, during the investigation, officers Wayne Colorado discovered this in Toyota Highlander was traveling west on New Bedford Street when he approached the intersection before Bedford Street and High Street, and he failed to stop, and the red traffic signal causing her to strike a Chevrolet Colorado, which was traveling north on Troy Street through the intersection. That is pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people, man. These people don't have these. That's why these are people that these illegals are getting licensed, and this is why all these accidents are happening. And some people just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. But yeah. It is, and I lived here long enough, and Matt, I lived here long enough. I was born and raised here, and I lived here long enough to know stuff that goes on over here. You know what I'm saying? Goes on here in Fall River. So I lived here long enough, and something, and I'm not gonna have somebody persuade me and tell me that this has nothing to do with the illegals coming over the border and getting free license and not taking road tests. Okay, so I mean, I heard of people getting licensed, right? But they take the road test. Back in 1960, back in 2019, this never happened. Then we had our accidents, but not this bad. But now we're in 2024. Now all of a sudden, all of a sudden now we have these bad accidents. The accidents are getting worse. You know why they're getting worse? Because they are getting licensed and they're not taking the road test. So nobody's gonna persuade me and tell me any different. Okay. So, but and that's going to be the end of that situation. So FBI's confirmed its investigation attempt and breaking news: assassination on Trump at his Florida golf course. They identified the man, but I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to find his face. I'm trying to find his face. They identified him, so I'm trying to look for him and see who it was. I wonder if they posted it up on Facebook. Maybe they should have. Yeah. So yeah. So I mean, to all the presidents out there, I mean, yeah, it's it shouldn't happen, not to anybody. You know what I'm saying, I don't care who it is, and I don't care what president it is. It shouldn't never happen. Okay, people shouldn't put hate out there. It shouldn't happen to anybody. I don't care who they are. Okay, I mean it's pretty sad that this has to come to it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's and yeah, it's pretty sad. So let's see here. I know ABC News is they're in a lot of trouble. I know that because of giving out answers, giving the answers out. Justin Tim Waltz is under fire after news exposed real damaging bombshell. Wow. Tim Waltz, baby. Unbelievable. Big, oh, God. The Threadliner Fall River thefts roll away with all four tires. Yeah, I remember that one. That was Fun 107. That was actually Fun 107 that happened. Somebody stole somebody's tires. Damn. Whew. Man, they're that desperate. They need tires. They need tires, man. Oh, God, these people, man. Let's see this. Under the bus. Let's see here. Under the bus will not be silent. Top legal advisor of New York City Mayor quit investigation swell. Whew. Let's see what this one. New York app and the top legal advisor of New York City Mayor Eric Adams resigned abruptly over the weekend. Latest signs of instability in the Democratic administration as it deals with multiple federal investigations. City Hall's announced that Liz Zuckerberg departure late Saturday night. She had advised Adam and another city official to legal strategies for how over a year and often prior legal questions from the press on its behalf. She wasn't his personal lawyer. It has been great honor to serve the city. I am tendery of my resignation effective today, as I have conclude that I can no longer officially serve in my position. I wish you nothing but the best, Zuckerberg wrote in a 3-sentence resignation letter to Adam. The resignation comes after the phone of multiple members of Mayor Eric Adams' inner circle, where seized a federal investigation included the head of New York City Police Department, who resigned Thursday. Woo, baby! More investigations. I love it. Zuckerberg, former federal prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney's Office, known that leading some of these investigations into Adam administration, wasn't one of the officials who had their phones seized. Ooh. New York City Police Commissioner resigned after his phone was seized in federal investigation. Swelling federal investigation test New York City Mayor ability to give government. New York Mayor won't say he's back, and police commissioner under investigation included. Wow, look at that, huh? Oh, man, it's kind of rare that these people are getting busted all of a sudden. Wow. Hey, and then this was a Democratic mayor. My God, this was a Democratic mayor. Oh my God, yeah, look at that. Awesome. Hey, something? No, they're all getting caught. You know what I'm saying? They're all getting caught. And something? And most of them are Democrats too. They're all getting caught, and they're all gonna end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. You know what I'm saying? This is about time. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a corrupt system. Okay, there is a corrupt system going on. Okay, and nobody's done nothing about it. About time they're doing something about it. About time that the federal investigators are doing something about this. About time. Okay, it is so much about time, and I'm glad that the federal government is doing their job the way they're supposed to be doing it. It's about time, okay? Because there's too much corruption everywhere going on, okay? Corruption everywhere. And you know something? And it's about time that they do it because they cover their butts all the time. They're covering their butts all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's about time an investigation and from the Federal Bureau of Investigators like the FBI and to investigate this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad this is happening because maybe it will wake up some of these Democratic politicians that they know that they're wrong for stuff that they're doing. Okay, no, they know that's wrong. Okay, they know it's wrong, and sometimes people just don't want to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they throw all these marital things. Oh, nothing's going on. None of this. This is all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Oh, none of this. Of course they're gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want the truth to be out there. Because if the truth is out there, guess what happens? You know what I'm saying? All of them are gonna get exposed. That's what's gonna happen. They don't want the truth out there. They don't want the truth. Okay, so they'll do everything they can to stop the truth from being out there. That's how these people work. Okay. Let me know. I want to remind you, I was a Democrat at one time. Okay. Let me remind you. That's why I know how they work. Okay. That's why I know how they work. Okay. And something. And this is why I did not want, this is why I got away from the Democratic Party to be with the Republican Party because you know why? Because if they get busted, I don't want to. I don't want to be associated with that committee. Okay, if they get busted, you know what I'm saying I don't want to be associated with that committee. So I had to. At first, I went independent. Then I went Republican. Okay, so that's why I wanted to change my party around because I do not want to be associated to any Democratic Party because if they get busted, then they're like, okay, well, you know what? All the Democrats are like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I switched over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't switch over because I wanted to. I switched over because I know there is a lot of corruption out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't. Wow, they're busting them all, man, left and right. Ooh, man. New York mayor gone. Let's see who else is gonna go next. This ought to be fun. Yeah, see, yeah. I remember between the members of groundbreaking alternative on rock brand January addiction to come aim intentions to almost sightings during the Well, I'm too tired right now. But hey, you know something? Hey, I know some people, don't want to, but hey, face the truth, man. Face the truth. It's coming. Like I said before, what's in the dark will always come to light. Remember that. Nothing stays in the dark forever. It'll come out sooner or later. Funny how I say things, you know what I'm saying? And I've said this before. Unfortunately, but yeah, it's a crazy thing, let's see here. What we got here, 60 minutes. So yeah, it's a crazy thing, that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, second time with this. You know what I'm saying? So second time, with this assassination with Donald Trump. Second time. I mean, if you people are going to go to extreme to do this, okay, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? We all have to, we're all in this together. We are all in this together. And you know something? We are fighting amongst ourselves. And it's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? But again, with the car seat, buckle up. It's again, don't think the law is you're above the law, but you're not. So I mean, and it's crazy. Uh, you know, I'm not on here to cause any trouble with anybody. I'm on here to say my piece and how things are. I'm not causing any trouble at all. People think that they could get away with things. You know what I'm saying? And they can't. You know, and it's like, okay, well, I can get away with what I want, but you know something? Nope, you can't. You know. So and it's pretty sad. So but hey, you know what? I'm gonna drink some water and I'm gonna get to, and I hope tomorrow is nice out because I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not saying what time, but I gotta work. But hey, guys, check out some car shows too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just check out some car shows. They're pretty good. You know what I'm saying? We have some pretty good car shows here in Fall River and Westport, all the way to um, uh, New Bedford, the Cape, everywhere. Yeah, my son had a good time today. So I take 40 and I'm heading out of here. And I just wanted to come on and say a few things, talk about crimes and talk about accidents, talk about this and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I can have my go to sleep tonight. So I just want to tell everybody, be safe out there tomorrow. Just be safe. That's all I'm asking. Be safe. Make sure that you're buckled up. Make sure that your surroundings, all your surroundings. And yeah, because I know when I get out there, I'll be waiting at a bus stop. So I ain't gonna say what time though, but I'll be out there. And but take care, everybody. Be safe. If you think that if you're waiting out there at the bus stop or something, and if you feel like that you need to wear a body cam or something while you're out there, please put one on. You know what I'm saying? Body cams work. Cameras don't lie. So, but if you feel that you don't want to, you're not safe, just wear a body cam when you're out there in the bus stop or something. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it recorded. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing it. Police officers are doing it. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's doing it. Because it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's horrible. When people can't, when people got to look all around and then they're at the bus stop, you know what I'm saying? So always have your back up against the wall, okay? If you're standing somewhere, have your back up against the wall. Don't have your back up against the fence because somebody could come on the other side of the fence. So just be careful while you're out there. If you feel that you can't, if you feel that you're not safe, always wear a body cam because cameras don't lie. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave Mead, always bringing you the latest information and weather and whenever I can. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media, and I will actually talk to you guys tomorrow because I love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to, to be informed about the real truth, not the fake truth, and not the fake media either. So take care, everybody, and just keep your cats and dogs in the house. Don't worry about them; they'll be safe too. Have a good one. Hey, great. James is making dinner. Good evening, Nick. My Good evening, Nick Stone. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great one, and we will talk to you again soon. I am making dinner. I gotta love James, man. He's making dinner.